Ah.
Awesome, man.
Ah.
Great work. Appreciate it. Great work. It was good.
We're gonna train again. Easy.
For a big man like this, man, like this is great.
But his background, your background is gymnastics.
Gymnastics, yeah. I've been coaching 45 years. People just like, especially like boxing, well, they need to be a little tight for aggressiveness and come back and all.
Yeah.
But but flexibility give you a longevity. More flexible, more mobile, more range of motion you have, your career can be much longer. And it's a prevention for injury.
I'm watching this thinking, how does AJ look so calm while getting folded by another grown man? Funny part is this stretch actually opens the hips, loosens the back, improves balance, and teaches him to stay relaxed under pressure. So when the fight gets tense, his body doesn't lock up because it already went through this madness and training.
Press conference done. I'm gonna go and say hello to these people over here quickly. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Get my gloves on.
Yeah, of course.
Damn, bro, you got a heavy ass hand, boy. Boy, Jake finna get his ass beat.
That's in my shade.
Credit card game?
Let's go, bro. Gang, yeah? God bless, yeah? I'm on it. I need to be that guy that ain't so accessible for a little bit. Took a step outside of the hot seat. Got to work on myself and got to shuffle the deck of cards that I'd been dealt. After 12 months, interestingly, I found myself back in training in Valencia with the team that trained Lomachenko and trained Usyk. Listen, you want to win? Surround yourself with winners, and they're winners.
We spent, I think so now, over 6 weeks. The week after week is a better. Step by step, we increase his conditioning. This period is for us very important because we can, collect a lot of information and evaluate the data. So of course, he is very strong. His power is amazing. Yeah. But cognitive function, his mental is very important now. Some part of the work, we focus on this element.
Only a few days left, and AJ ain't shadow boxing for Instagram anymore. He's in full lockdown mode, plugged into Usyk's camp like he's downloading heavyweight software updates. You can feel it. This isn't getting shape, Joshua. This is erased doubt from the timeline. Joshua.
That's good.
You good?
Yeah, you good, man.
Thank you for everything. Everything good.
Thank you, yeah. See you in a bit.
Jake's secret weapon, bro. Jake's secret weapon.
How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Very good signing.
The best signing, bro. Secret weapon. You don't know the clue she's getting Jake.
I'm a different fighter now.
Good team.
Good team, yeah?
Yeah, good to see
Do your thing,
you.
champ. God bless you in a bit.
Thing is, I'm quite rebellious, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Whether it's this fight, the fight after this, or the fight after that, I'm still gonna lace up my gloves and I'm gonna throw these hands. But I feel like I've been doing all the weights, all the strength work that they've asked of me. I haven't said that anything's too much and I can't do it. I've always given my best in the gym. And in terms of the power, you're gonna have to tune in December 19th on Netflix to see if this right hand still carries the power that it did at 250 pounds. Interestingly, there has been opportunities to pass this fight. Joshua, we want to talk about this fight. Joshua, we want to talk about your next fight. I said, look, right now my main focus is on Jake Paul, and I've hung up the phone respectfully. But for me and my team, blinkers on, and we're focused on our target for December the 19th.
While Jake's talking about belief and vibes, AJ's over there sharpening angles, timing, pressure, the boring stuff that wins fights and ruins nights. Training with Usyk's team is like studying chess with a grandmaster who also knows how to knock your head off. No wasted movement, no hero swings, just precision, patience, and bad intentions.
What's up?
Mr. Big Guy! Hi, how are you?
Oh my God.
Good. Watching you, actually.
What's the plan?
It's good.
Are you watching the clip?
Yeah, you're really good.
Can we just start with the chat box right in the camera?
Science before science. I don't really look for anyone's weaknesses. I'm just looking at his strengths. He's good. I don't want to underestimate anyone and look at their weaknesses. He's good, and I'm fighting Jake Paul. That's going to be the best version of Jake Paul. Jake has a few different skills. He has a very side-on stance, tries to practice the Philly shell, and I think Jake has a chance that is slim to none.
I appreciate that. Well, good. Thanks, Marco. Thank you very much. See you guys.
And that's the scary part. When Joshua stops trying to impress and starts trying to finish, that's when the lights get real bright for the other guy. I don't care how confident Jake sounds. Confidence don't block jabs, and optimism don't stop combinations. This version of AJ looks like a man who knows exactly what time it is, and he's coming to punch the clock, not debate it.
Eat it.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Wow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's what makes this face TOF face so wild. Because right after watching Joshua lock in with Usyk's team, like he's prepping for a final boss level, we cut to Jake Paul sitting there talking like a man who genuinely believes the universe bent this fight into existence just for him. You've got Jake in full underdog philosopher mode, talking about skills, mindset, soul snatching, sniper shots, God's plan, and laser tag highlights like they're part of his fight resume. And honestly, I respect the confidence because it takes real courage to look a two-time heavyweight champ in the eye and say, nah, your skills are basic on the punches.
On the punches, and I think that's probably the best thing he could have had is that extra oomph in those punches. But it's his game plan, whatever he wants. But to me, the weight doesn't matter. The weight's not going to make a difference. It's going to be the skills that win this fight, and I believe my skills are better than his, which is a crazy thing to say, but he's a very basic fighter, and he's gotten to where he's at because of the size and because of the power. So the skills are what's going to win this fight, and he's seen that with Usyk when he fought him, and so I believe it's going to be very similar to that.
That's not delusion. That's premium self-belief on a monthly subscription. But here's the disconnect. Jake is arguing theory, energy, pressure, and vibes while AJ is speaking fluent reality. Joshua's answers aren't loud. They're surgical. He's not debating YouTube labels, betting lines, or narratives. He's calmly explaining experience, body of work, and time served. When AJ says no to being on Jake's level, it's not disrespect, it's just accounting. And the scary part is when Joshua talks about breaking Jake mentally before breaking him physically. That's veteran heavyweight talk. The kind you hear right before someone stops smiling mid-fight.
You see with Jake, what I learned about Jake is, so when you look at the physicality stuff, and as you said, he's looking at my chest, I think Jake is someone where I got to beat him mentally because he's a mental person. This is my observation. A lot of what Jake's preparation is based around is not only the physical aspects of training, but the way he thinks, meditation, breath work. And if I can break his soul and I can break his mentality, then I've broken Jake. So this is why it's going to be an interesting fight, because I just don't look at it from a physical standpoint. I know the person that's in front of me, and I know that I got to break it. That's what I said, I got to take his soul. It's not just physical, I got to take your soul in the ring.
Only person that can do that is God.
Jake keeps saying he's fighting free. House money, no pressure. But pressure doesn't announce itself. It shows up when the jab starts landing and the crowd gets quiet. This whole face-off felt like ambition, sprinting head first into heavyweight gravity. Jake believes he can outthink it, outmaneuver it, outmanifest it. Joshua believes in repetition, timing, and the moment where belief meets impact. And that's why this doesn't feel like trash talk anymore. It feels like two completely different realities about to collide under bright lights, where confidence is loud early, but experience usually gets the final word.
Prediction for the fight this Friday, live globally on Netflix.
Yeah?
What's your prediction?
You're gonna be looking for the right, and I'm gonna hit him with the left. That's what you're gonna be looking for, the right. That's what they're training for the right hand. I'm gonna be hitting him with the left.
Does this go longer than 1 round?
It's a great question. It's a great question. Only God knows.
What's your prediction?
I'm gonna knock him out 5th or 6th round.
And right when that face-to-face wraps up with destiny talk, sniper metaphors, and both guys basically daring the universe to pick a side, the camera cuts to Dave Allen, and the vibe shifts completely because now it's not manifestation versus mentality anymore. It's pure boxing honesty with zero filter. Dave's sitting there like, yeah, 50 million is nice, but I'd have done it for petrol money in a handshake. And I love that energy because that's a real heavyweight talking, not selling a brand, not selling a belief system, just saying what every fighter in the gym is thinking but won't say out loud. He looks at Jake Paul and doesn't see a puzzle, doesn't see a sniper, doesn't see some mystical skill evolution. He sees a guy who hugs more than strictly come dancing and hasn't been in there with someone who actually knows how to lean, push, and make you miserable. And when Dave casually says he'd hammer him, it's not arrogance, it's familiarity. That's a man who knows what real pressure feels like and knows Jake hasn't tasted it yet.
I asked the question, would you have taken the fight? And they'd say, for that sort of money, absolutely. Are you of that mind?
Yeah, I took it for a lot less as well, actually.
If he's looking for someone else to fight after this one.
I heard £50 million, right? I would have done it for... I did it for 50 grand, probably.
50 grand? Yeah. It's an easy night's work, really, for you, isn't it?
I genuinely think, even me, who's not a bad fighter, a good fighter, I would say I'm a good fighter, but I would hammer him. I don't think there's only one thing he wins in, that's 50 million quid. I say only. Yeah. 50 million quid is not bad, but it's not really, it's a lose-lose. There's not much to gain here.
Then Dave goes even deeper, and this is where it hits home for us as fans, because he straight up says this fight is absurd, ridiculous, and makes total sense all at the same time. That's boxing in 2025. From AJ's side, Dave lays it out perfectly. This is the ultimate no-win situation unless you count the bank balance. If AJ looks too patient, people complain. If he gets touched once, people panic. If he doesn't end it fast, the internet starts warming up the hot takes. And Dave's right. Legacy doesn't grow here. It gets protected or damaged. But the respect he gives Joshua, that's earned. Olympic gold, 2-time champ, the man who dragged British boxing from leisure centers to sold-out arenas and made big nights feel normal. So when Dave says AJ can't afford to let this linger, he's not being dramatic. He's being realistic. And that's why this whole thing feels like a ticking clock. You've got Jake chasing the moment of his life, convinced the script flips this Friday. And you've got Joshua standing there knowing one thing. End this clean. End it early and let the sport breathe again. And if you're watching this like we are, you're not tuning in for belief systems anymore. You're tuning in to see which version of reality survives the first clean shot.
I'll talk slower next time, and I'll get all my points across. So I think it's absurd, it's ridiculous, but I understand why it's happening. Fair play to everyone involved for doing it. I know why they're doing it, but as a boxing man, I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Is it in danger at all?
I'm not sure, because my hope is Joshua walks across, hits him a couple of times, he goes over, he gets up at the count of 10, they wave it off. Boxing's reputation is intact, Jake Paul is okay, they all make loads of money, and we move on to probably the next ridiculous thing that'll happen.
From my perspective, this whole thing feels less like a fight build-up and more like a stress test for reality itself. On one side, you've got Jake Paul pushing belief to its absolute limits, stacking confidence on top of confidence. Like, if he says it enough times, physics will take the hint and step aside. And honestly, I admire that kind of audacity. You don't get this far without it. But on the other side, you've got AnthonyJoshua moving like a man who's already accepted the outcome and is just calmly walking toward it. No panic, no overt talking, no overselling, just preparation, structure, and quiet intent. And that's usually the guy you worry about, because when heavyweights stop trying to convince you and start conserving energy, that's when something decisive is coming. For us watching, this isn't about hating Jake or protecting AJ. It's about witnessing two philosophies collide. Belief versus accumulation. Manifestation versus muscle memory. And the reason this fight has people glued is simple. One of those philosophies is about to get tested in the most unforgiving way possible. When the bell rings and confidence has to cash a check against 250 pounds of experience.
He fights Tyson Fury, who knows? If he loses the Tyson Fury fight, that could be it for him. So this could be the last memorable thing he does in what has been a very, very good career. So, and what about his legacy, if you like? Does that matter?
He had a great career. He had a great career. Olympic gold medal, 2-time world champion. Beat some great fighters. You know, he lost to some great fighters as well. So I would remember him as one of the best British heavyweights we've had. I don't think he's as good as Lennox Lewis, but he ain't too far off. I think in 20 years' time we'll remember him more fondly. I think we'll always remember them that have gone before us more fondly. Yeah. So he's won the heavyweight title twice. He won the Olympic gold medal, and I think more than that, he put British boxing on his back and he carried it to another level completely. You know.
So when you stack it all together, this isn't just AJ versus Jake Paul anymore. It's preparation versus persuasion, muscle memory versus motivation speeches, rounds logged versus quotes remembered. We've seen Joshua stretched, sharpened, stripped down to pure fundamentals, while Jake's betting on belief, timing, and the idea that confidence can bend outcomes. One of them is calm because he's been here before. The other is fearless because he's never been here at all. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's debate it. And yo, don't ever forget to like, share, and subscribe to Boxing Hot Zone.